Chelsea Dodson joins me, taking on Micole Designee, Power Slap number 12. How excited are you to be making your American soil debut in Power Slap in Las Vegas?
I'm super excited. I was kind of sad that it was a pre-recording just because I wanted to go out there and have my kids go out and watch. But
Mhm.
next time.
So I hear there's some familiarity from years ago between you and your competitor. Talk to us about that.
She actually used to train with my husband out at Jackson Wink in Albuquerque. So I actually met her before. She's super nice and outgoing. I have nothing bad to say about her. I'm just excited. I told her, let's go out there and have some fun and put on a good show. And we're both excited to go out there.
Have you run into her in Las Vegas yet?
I actually did just now at the Apex when we were training. I was weight training, but she was doing her slap training. There's no beef or anything. So, I mean, when I see her, I'm going to tell her what's up and talk to her and all that stuff.
Awesome. Did you get a chance to see what her slap looks like?
I did see, yeah. I only saw one, it's more or less like a private training for them. So I didn't want to be disrespectful and like keep watching her because there's no
Yeah.
need for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, anything to
I
get
got
an
the
edge.
opportunity to do it myself this morning. Yeah, I was like, I got the opportunity to do it this morning, so I didn't feel the need to make her feel uncomfortable or anything like that. Trying to be respectful all around.
Mhm. How do you go into a match when you've never seen somebody newcomer you don't really know? I mean, going into your last match, you obviously had a bit of tape. How do you kind of go in this one mentally to prepare?
I just go in there and zone in and make sure I'm good on all my end. So I'm not necessarily worried about my opponent. I'm more or less worried about my own performance and going out there and doing the job that I signed for.
Absolutely. This match, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's taking place at 125. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, I gained weight for 135 and then I'm losing weight for 125. So here we are.
That's funny. Where do you think is home for you? Where do you think's more of the natural fit?
125 for sure. My frame is so tiny. Like, I feel like 125 is a great place for me to be physically.
Amazing. Is there any additional pressure competing at home?
No, there's no
No.
pressure. It was more like I want my kids to be there because that's why I fight, right? Like, I fight to make them proud and my husband proud and obviously myself, but I would love to take them to an event where they can watch and see what I do because they watch it on
Mhm.
TV and they actually love watching slap fighting. So seeing their mom up there would be a whole different other story.
Absolutely. They I'm sure they probably got to see their dad compete once before, so seeing their mom would be a special treat as well.
Yeah, they would go to all his fights for the most part, and then it's just cool because I started competing and I just want them to have that same thing for me. So
Mhm.
one day, I'm gonna work my name up there. So
Absolutely. By adding the 125 in, there's 2 matches in 125. Have they spoken to you at all about making this like an official weight class for the females? Because I mean, we've seen it all over the place. 125, 35, 45. I think there's even a match at 175
and
on one of the
then
previous cards.
115. Yeah,
Okay, so
they
all
didn't.
over the map.
They're trying to create weight classes, kind of how the males have a bunch of weight classes, and they're trying to bring more females in. So I think
Mhm.
that's so exciting because there's going to be more names involved with slap fighting.
Absolutely. And I think everybody wants to see the growth of the female division continue to move forward. I mean, the women are some of the biggest sports that get some of the most engagement. So I think it makes perfect sense, as the sport evolves. And I mean, even when you're being there, you see some of the loudest cheers of the night are when the women are up there performing. Why do you think it is been a bit of a challenge for women to get into power slap and for them to be able to fill out a division on the female side?
I feel like you can't just pick anybody for the sport. They're looking out for people's health, they're looking out for their names. Um who's physically capable of doing these things, who's physically not capable, the weight cutting, all that stuff. You have to factor in all the little things. So
Mhm.
I just feel like it's something like that on their end, like on the back end that we don't know anything about.
Understood. You lost the coin toss in this one. You're gonna get, hit first. You excited for that, or is it a little bit of nerves?
Honestly, I'm not even nervous about it. It's more or less like, because when Paige slapped me, I ended up hitting harder, right? It spikes your adrenaline a little more. So I was
Mhm,
like, okay, cool, I can eat that, and it'll in my head, it's gonna spike my adrenaline a little bit more and hit harder. So that's just how I'm taking it. I'm taking it as a winning situation. So
mhm.
we're going
Do
with
you
that.
think, yeah, do you think having experience, obviously being in Abu Dhabi, do you think it's gonna help you this time around, even just, being able to prepare, just be a little more calm and just know what it's like to go through the entire process?
I feel like it's exciting either way. I feel like I am more prepared just because I have done it once before, but there's still gonna be a little nerves and stuff walking on there just because it's another slap fight, I guess.
Mhm.
And I have to go out there and kind of prove myself. I went to a draw with Paige Vanzant, and then I'm going to a new weight class. So I kind of just have to go out there and prove what I'm capable of doing.
For sure. If Nicole's watching this interview, what do you wanna say to her?
Hey girl, let's go out there, let's have some fun and slap the shit out of each other.
Awesome. I appreciate you joining me. Best of luck if you have any more weight to cut. I look forward to seeing you there in Las Vegas.
Awesome. I'll see you soon.
Take care.
Bye.